right. What we're going to talk about is I'm going to begin the lesson by asking you guys with a show of hands, what do you know about vertebrates and invertebrates? Okay. If you know something, raise your hand.
Vertebrates is an animal that has a backbone.
Okay.
And invertebrates are an animal without a backbone.
Okay. Everybody agree?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one more, I just can't say it. Like
Something else you may know? Just think about it for a second.
vertebrates, they're like fish, mammals, amphibians.
Okay. Alright, so let's write some of this information out that y'all are saying. Alright? So we said that vertebrates and invertebrates. Alright. We said that vertebrates were what? Animals. So we're gonna put backbone right here, okay? Alright, and we said invertebrates were
Animals without a backbone.
and we're gonna say no backbone. Okay. You added something to it. What did you say?
Vertebrates are fish, mammals, amphibians.
Okay, so we're gonna put fish here. You guys agree with that?
There's one more.
Mammals. Did we say amphibians? You guys agree? Okay.
Reptiles.
Reptiles. Okay. Alright. So from what we established in the definition of vertebrates and invertebrates, we said that vertebrates were animals with a backbone, invertebrates were animals without a backbone, no backbone. And we said most vertebrates are fish, mammals, amphibians, and reptiles. Okay? What you got?
There's also birds.
Birds. Okay. Do everyone agree on that?
Yes.
Okay. Alright. So now that we established that, I'm gonna explain to you what we're gonna be learning about. So we're gonna be learning more about vertebrates, more about invertebrates. Okay. What we're gonna do today is we have a constructive response right here, and we're gonna move into that. But first, let me give you guys paper first, and I need someone to read that first paragraph on the paper for me.
That's like blurred out.
It is a little bit. Let me see this one. Let me try yours out. This one a little bit better copy. You guys need a better copy? You may need one. Let's see. All of them about the same. Are you good with that? Can you read that? Okay. Alright. You want to read it? Alright. So we're going to do a constructive response, but we're going to kind of talk our way through it before we actually get to the questions, okay? Alright. Go ahead. Read the first paragraph for me.
This card has some students make a list of invertebrates. Here are some of their lists.
Okay. Alright. So let's look here. You got Hank. He has a list of invertebrates and vertebrates. Okay, just looking at it. Sherry, she has possible a list of invertebrates or vertebrates. And you have Marcus, the same thing. Okay. So when you think about the list of these, how do we need to break this down in order to say who has invertebrates, who has invertebrates? How do we need to do that?
We need to restate.
We need to restate, but we're not getting to the writing yet. But just think about these groups. Like we're gonna just think about how these are grouped up. How do we need to do it? We need to put them in
Sections.
separate categories. So we need to go ahead and we're gonna do invertebrates and vertebrates. We're gonna break it down. Okay. All right. So the reason why I have these boards is because we're gonna do what you call a T chart. Okay. Do you guys know how to make a T chart? Okay. All right. So go ahead and make the T. Go ahead and make the T chart, and we're gonna put them in two different groups. And what's the name of our groups?
Invertebrates and vertebrates.
Right. So once you guys get the T chart, I'll explain to you what we're gonna do next. We're gonna put the T chart and let's label the T charts. I'm gonna label one side invertebrates and the next side vertebrates. Okay? Oh, sure. So let's do the first one together, okay? So you guys can know exactly what you need to do. So we're looking at Hank right here, okay? And Hank has, what's the first animal that he has right here? Sharks. So think about it. Do you think a shark is a vertebrate or is it invertebrate? Think about the characteristics of a shark. Think about. You guys agree?
Yeah.
Do you think? So why do you think it's a vertebrate?
Because normally fishes have backbones.
Okay. All right. And you guys, if you think about the characteristics of a shark, it does have a backbone, right? All right. So let's go ahead and put it in this category. Okay. Next is ants. What do you think about ants?
They are,
Do you think vertebrate and invertebrate?
I think invertebrate, yes.
Okay. What do you think, Terry?
I was thinking.
Okay. All right. Everybody agree? Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and put it where it belongs. All right. Next is a snake. All right. Somebody take a shot at it. Who got it? What you got? Vertebrate? You think vertebrate? Terry? Do you guys agree? Okay. I agree as well. Think about that snake, and you think about that backbone of that snake. That snake definitely has that backbone on it. He has that spine. Okay. And the last one we're gonna do together is spiders. What do you think spider is?
Invertebrate?
Do you agree?
Yes.
What about you? You agree? Agree there? Okay. All right. So most of the time, if you just have different lists like this, it's best to break it down so you can actually see what's going on. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and look at Sherry list, and I want you guys to work independently on that, and I want you guys to look at the animals here and say, are they invertebrate or are they vertebrates? And we'll go ahead and look at Marcus' list as well. Okay. You guys work on your own, and then we'll discuss when we get done. Okay. We'll go ahead and finish those, and then we'll move into the writing.